Hi everyone, and welcome to Southpaw Saturday. You might think I'm vlogging this way because of the Harry Potter movies, but actually I've met Zanzibar the other day, and she has an incredibly posh accent, and I told her that I would vlog this way on Saturday, and although I'll be discussing a serious topic, I'll still be speaking like this, and I hope that doesn't bother anyone too much. My topic for this week is discussing misconceptions about asexuality, and I've mentioned some things on this topic before, but recent drama on Tumblr and around there has led me to want to say something about this. It's been quite upsetting, actually. I try not to get too involved with the various situations, but it's unavoidable sometimes, and it's one thing that I really want to make sure to mention is that no one can tell you how you can or cannot identify. You are the only person who knows yourself. Sometimes in the asexuality advice Tumblr, we get people saying, you know, I'm this, I'm that, can you tell me, am I asexual? And that is a personal choice, whether or not you feel that you experience sexual attraction or not. And even if you do occasionally experience sexual attraction, you could still be grey A. You know, you could be demisexual. There, you know, you are the one who makes the decision. No one can say to you that you're not asexual. No one can tell anyone that asexuality doesn't exist, because we know it does. No one should go around policing other people's identities. It's just wrong. Just a similar thing with queer. Most people consider queer to mean, you know, outside of the heteronormativity. If you're not heterosexual, then you could be queer. You could be queer if you are, but even other than that, if you're heterosexual and you're trans, you could still be queer if you want to identify that way. And likewise, if you are a heteroromantic, if you are a heteroromantic asexual and you don't want to identify as queer, then don't. It's a personal choice. No one in the queer community or outside the queer community can tell you whether or not you belong, because you feel like that's a choice. I personally feel part of the queer community, and if you're asexual and you don't, that's fine too. I'm not going to go up to you and say, oh, join the queer community, because that is your prerogative. Just as no one in the queer community can tell me that I don't belong, because I know that I do. We've been getting a lot of crap recently from people who are saying, you know, oh, you asexuals are having sex, so clearly you can't be asexual. And no, because orientation doesn't equal behavior. And there are plenty of homosexuals who have sex with opposite sex people before they know, or even for various reasons. Maybe they want to stay in the closet. And no one can take that part of your identity away. If you're homosexual and you have sex with someone who is of the opposite sex, I'm sorry, I'm being very, but that doesn't make you any less homosexual. And if you're asexual and you have sex, then you're just not a celibate asexual. I mean, asexuality doesn't mean that you're a virgin. Asexuality doesn't mean that you're celibate. It just means that you don't experience sexual attraction. You know, the two things have absolutely nothing to do with each other. You can have as much sex as you'd like if you're asexual, and it's preposterous to think otherwise. I mean, I imagine that most asexuals are celibate, and if so, that's not a problem either. I'm celibate, and whatever. I don't go around judging people who have sex, and I don't think anyone should. It's just let people live their lives. Let people identify how they feel they want to identify, and don't go around telling people it's not their place, because you only know yourself. You don't know how other people's lives are. You don't know what other people experience, what other people feel. And I think we should just leave well enough alone. You know, the trolls and other people are trying to tell us how we should feel and how we should experience lives, and it's just wrong. I just want to say that I really appreciate everyone in the asexual community, particularly the Tumblr community, because everyone's been like quite nice and sticking together, and although there is a lot of things that are disheartening coming from various people's negative reactions, there's also been a wonderful, positive community response coming from our community, the ACE community, and I've never been more appreciative to belong to such a wonderful group of people. So thank you all very much.